The investigation into Monday's deadly subway bombing in St. Petersburg, Russia continues as intelligence authorities in Kyrgyzstan reveal the suspect in Monday's attack is a Kyrgyz-born Russian citizen. Now, a spokesman for Kyrgyzstan's security service, the GKNB, identified the suspected bomber as Akbazon Jalilov, who was born in 1995. Russia's Interfax news agency earlier reported Russian authorities had identified the alleged bomber as a 23-year-old man from Central Asia. VOA correspondent Daniel Schearf is reporting authorities have shut down one of the stations involved in Monday's incident after receiving an anonymous phone call about a bomb. Russia's health minister says the death toll from the blast has climbed to 14.
After investigation carried out overnight on the scene of the terror act, we have additionally found parts of human bodies of, we suspect, 4 people. Today, we can confirm the death of 14 people, 11 of whom died on the spot, and 3 died in an agonizing condition in the ambulance, and 2 in the emergency room of the Mariinsky Hospital with lethal traumas.
Well, nearly 50 people were injured in the powerful explosion. Officials in St. Petersburg have declared 3 days of mourning. So far, no one has claimed responsibility for the attack. VOA's Daniel Schearf has more from the Russian capital.
Hours after a blast tore through a St. Petersburg subway car, Russian authorities were searching for those responsible. Officials said the explosion was being investigated as a possible act of terrorism, and Russian media reported it as an intentional bombing.
I think it is clear now that it was a relatively small device. Maybe it was very difficult to detect this device, even by the security outside of the metro station.
The blast took place as President Vladimir Putin was in St. Petersburg, meeting with Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko.
Law enforcement bodies and special services are working and will do all they can in order to find out the cause of what's happened, to give a full assessment of what's happened. And the city and federal authorities will do everything necessary to support the families of those who died and support our citizens who were injured.
Moscow's metro was attacked by terrorists in 2010. Monday's blast would be the first such attack in Russia's second-largest city. It could mark the start of a trend, warned security expert Mark Galeotti via Skype.
I think the key thing is, given that we will now probably see quite a stepping up of security in the short term, if there are still more attacks, then I think this does spell exactly what the security agencies have been worried about, which is actually a resurgence of terrorism. If it's just a one-off attack, though, probably things will quite quickly get back to normal.
A second device was found and disabled. The subway system was closed down, and officials declared 3 days of mourning. Daniel Schearf, VOA News, Moscow.